What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, joined by UnrealEntGaming, Aaron, and Sean. Today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super and the future of the Dragon Ball franchise, with one of the main characters being Beerus. Now, you guys have seen that they've made Beerus and Whis basically friends of the Saiyans. They're on equal terms with Whis. Maybe Beerus is a little bit more hot-headed, but we've seen that they've become friendly characters and friends of the Saiyans and the Z Warriors. Let's say another god, such as Champa, comes along and kills him and makes this one of the main deaths in the series. What would that result?
I could see that, but then, you know, it's just like Champa's motives. Again, they're very unknown. We don't know what he wants. I mean, like, this dude, he could just be there either to watch and observe and go back to his time and, you know, fuck shit up, or maybe he's just there for other purposes. I personally think that Champa does not like Beerus at all. Maybe Beerus is like, well, you're the weakest of the gods. Like, why are you even here? So I could see a major character dying. And here's the thing, a lot of people are going to say, and this is going to be funny, a lot of people are going to say, well, this was already discussed by other people. Well, we're giving you our opinions, all right? So, Beerus dying, why him out of everybody? That's my question to you.
With what you just said, it's like how Beerus says that if he says this, that Champa's the weakest of all the gods, that'll be reason that Champa wants the magic wish orbs, as he said. He wants Dragon Balls, maybe because he wants to become strong, he wants to be #1. That's his goal.
Maybe he's been bullied by Beerus for a while now. He's like, that's it, I'm going to shoot back.
Like
that's very true. Actually,
treated him worse than King Vegeta. Maybe Beerus like put his foot down on Champa's head, just like to.
He's like, you call yourself a god? You're barely worth anything.
That is such an insult. Actually, I mean, I could definitely see that going down. Like Champa just had enough of Beerus's crap, and he's like, you know what? Screw you. I'm better than you, and I'll prove that to you. But then, don't you think that's a little bit of an irony behind what happened with Frieza and Goku?
Yeah, that's
having sorbet, you know, like just
okay. But then let's put it into god terms. Okay, they fight over food and stuff, like over pudding. All right, so let's say Earth is destroyed in Champa's world. Maybe it's the androids destroyed that one in his world. Whatever. He wants to go to Earth in Universe 7 and get their food. That's the only reason we've protected it. So I'm saying, hey, I want the Earth food of Universe 7. I'm gonna take it.
Well, I mean,
that doesn't sound far-fetched. Don't tell me.
Or it could just be that petty enough to say, like, there's an Earth missing in his universe. Maybe he wants to take this Earth, like, as his own land, like his own, like, in his quadrant area type thing.
That would, I mean, all right, fighting over territory or fighting over food, which one would matter more? I mean, I think for Beerus and Whis, yes, I think food is definitely a very high contendership on the on the food chain. But then again, it's like, all right, why kill Beerus? Why not kill someone else? Why not Champa kills Whis?
Because Beerus is his exact, like, I guess his opposite or equal in that sense. They look alike. They are meant to maybe he's like, one of us can't exist without the other, like all this shit. But he's willing to kill him.
I think Whis is just a servant. That's what they've been trying to put him down as. Even though he's the strongest, he's not going to be the one that's going to be put up to the front line and fight.
Well, then again, it's like his pupil gets beaten, he has to step in and take care of the problem. So that would make him more of a master, because he was one that trained Beerus. Why? Because he's a servant.
Not necessarily trying to replace him. Maybe he's trying to replace him. So if anybody takes the throne, I guess he just has to serve them or stick with them.
Maybe there's a contract Whis has with whoever's the god of destruction. Maybe he is the strongest in the universe, but he's just there to keep, like, maybe everything in order. Like,
I always thought that was a little odd. It's like the master and overall superior being is now a servant to someone who's less, you know, more powerful in stature. It's just like, okay, like if Whis is supposed to be more of a master than Beerus, why is he his servant? I mean, I don't get that. Maybe
and they changed his role. They changed it to, like, instead of him being the god of creation, they changed that to the Kais.
It's very odd, but having someone die off, I don't think personally that Beerus will be the one to die. I mean, then again, there's so many foreshadowing, like, features in Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods, Resurrection F, and even Xenoverse, to where if you paid attention, especially in Xenoverse, whenever you select Whis going up against Goku or somebody, Whis is always like, well, Goku, are you looking to be the next god of destruction after Beerus kicks the can? He said the same thing in, you know, Resurrection F. He was like,
yeah,
you want to become a god? You want to become a god? Become a god? Become a god? It's like, whoa.
And even Demigra, in the game, even though it's not canon, I mean, they're all going for Beerus. Everybody's targeting Beerus.
Yeah, but because he's the most powerful in that realm, presumably.
So, because they want that type.
So someone has to dethrone him. And even Goku and Vegeta wanted to dethrone him, so
they don't want the job, but they just want to, like, take him down.
Beerus has to watch his head.
I don't think anybody out there would be brave enough to challenge him on that level.
Champa would.
Champa would. I think Champa would, but nobody. I don't think Goku doesn't want the title. Vegeta just wants to beat Goku. Whis doesn't really care. Gohan and nobody else has any, just ambition to become and have that title. So who else do you have aside from Champa? Just him.
No,
What
no,
if the female
going
Whis
back-
is evil?
going back to Vegeta. Remember, if he finds out that he's the one that ordered the planet Vegeta's destruction.
Oh shit.
Remember, that was hinted towards the end of that movie.
Yeah.
Combined with the fact that he has all those flashbacks and he's permanently scarred of his father getting his head stepped on by Beerus and all that.
And
shit.
there's nothing you can do because he is a deity and you're just a mere mortal.
Oh,
You're gonna say nothing you can do when he achieves Super Saiyan God.
This
Saiyan.
whole idea right here with the whole death of Beerus brings back the darkness that we love in DBZ. It could make so
It could
much...
go dark, but Dragon Ball Super is very lighthearted right now. But I'm just saying, maybe that's why Vegeta loves. Well, he likes the fact that he has someone to train on his level. That's why he's keeping Goku around, because if he trains with Goku, they're constantly getting stronger, and if anything, confused to Vegeta to dethrone Beerus.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think without a doubt that someone like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta would dethrone Beerus, because I think on that caliber, I think Vegeta would possess more than enough power to just put Beerus down or kick the bucket, as Whis would say. But again, you're right about that fact, the fact that Vegeta keeps Goku around just for that. But I keep stressing this. Something I don't know if you guys can feel it, but something big is coming. I can't really put my finger on it. Perhaps maybe there is a main character that dies. But something big is coming, and I think that there's going to be such a swerve, because as of right now, anybody that has 2 eyeballs and a brain can understand where the direction of Dragon Ball Super is going to, like, the next maybe 10, 15 episodes. We're going to be done with Battle of the Gods, going into Resurrection F, but then after that, that's going to be the most interesting part, because we already saw the movies. I mean, that's nothing new to us right now, but we never really saw what happens after. And if you go back and you watch the promo videos and the trailers to Dragon Ball Super, to where Whis is talking to, Champa and all these guys, like, it just seems like Beerus said something to kind of upset Champa. If you go back and you watch it,
Yeah.
Champa kind of like sticks his fist out, and Beerus is laughing at him. It's just like I agree with Sean. He might be a bully. I think Beerus might have bullied around Champa maybe like way back when, and maybe Champa's out secretly to destroy him.
Maybe he called Champa fat.
He pudgy.
Yeah, it's like you pudgy rabbit
He pokes
cat.
him in the stomach. He's like, "What's all this fat?"
Exactly. He's just like, oh, it looks like you've been eating too much of the mortal's pudding or something like that. Like it would have been. It's great. It's lighthearted, but you're saying Beerus might be the one to kick the can. I would agree, but again, it's like if he falls, who takes his spot?
I'm just saying. I think the entire purpose of this, since he's the highest one up there, like in every saga, it's always about taking out the strongest person. Frieza, Cell, Boo. They have to dethrone Beerus.
That's been another thing that kind of pissed me off. Wasn't Kid Buu supposed to be around from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So if Whis was supposed to be around from the beginning, did Whis know about Kid Buu?
Probably.
Because if he did, right, why not make Kid Buu the god of destruction at the time?
Kid Buu has no sense at all. He's got no.
That's the role of a god, man. There is no sensical things. You just blow stuff up.
Well, Beerus at least is doing it. He has a schedule.
Yeah.
He knows the planets he's going to, and then he knows what he's gonna do there.
Kid Buu has a walnut for a brain.
Yeah.
Basically.
Super Buu, maybe.
But
Super Buu has sense.
But you're right though. Kid Buu does have all the traits they do. He loves food. He loves destroying. So he could have easily taken the role if he had a brain.
But now, he's not around anymore. So let's say if Beerus does kick the can, who takes that position? There has to be someone. Who? Everybody's gone. Unless, of course, by some chance in the miracle of grace of gods, they bring back Bardock, or I don't know who, somebody. Again,
We need more Saiyans.
You don't know. And the one thing that I will always be stuck on is go back and watch Battle of the Gods when Goku was in that crater and he was talking to King Kai. He told King Kai right before the skip to the Vegeta scene where he asked King Kai, he was like, I wonder if there's another surviving Saiyan out there, someone by the name of God. And then he fainted.
Huh.
Maybe there is someone out there. Maybe the original is out there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's alive. But if you think Beerus is the one to kick the can, you think Champa's the one that kills him?
Well, going back to what you just said, literally, if someone achieves the status of God, do you think they still die from regular mortal death?
I mean, Goku got stabbed in Super and he regenerated, so...
I'm talking old age.
Oh shit.
Old age? Beerus has been around for...
Well, let's say it's the same. Without dying in combat, do you think they die of old age, even though they've achieved God Ki?
No, I don't think. Since they've achieved the God Key, I think that they're gonna live longer than we thought they originally were going to live. because Vegeta and Goku weren't aging at all throughout the entire series. Now it seems like they didn't go age like for much longer than that.
Saiyan plus God Ki.
Yeah.
Maybe it prevents your age, but I think that deities, like pure deities, they live on, whereas opposed to people who, have the
But what is
power
a
of
pure
one.
deity? What is a pure deity? How do we know
Someone
that
born a god, like Goku and Vegeta aren't born gods, they're
Well,
born
how do we know
immortal.
that Beerus was born a god? Maybe he was just like when he was a kid, he was just like he wanted to keep getting stronger, and he ended up reaching that
We
pinnacle.
don't even know. We don't even know if Beerus is immortal to begin with. You don't know that.
All I'm saying is that if Champa, if anyone's gonna kill Beerus, and if he is going to be Beerus who's going to die, it's gonna be Champa, and Champa might do some cheap trick shit like how Frieza did with the Sorbet, yeah, and then like probably get Beerus off guard and like slice him through his like heart or something.
That would be such a shock. But let
It
us
would
know
look
what you
badass
guys
as
think in the
hell.
comment section below. Do you guys think a prominent character such as Beerus will kick the can and die over? Do you guys think Champa is going to kill anybody? I mean, do you guys think, as of right now, who do you think the major first death is going to be? Like, who do you think is going to get the first kill?
That's the thing with Dragon Ball Z, though. Besides Krillin, they've really nerfed down the deaths. I mean,
Well, actually, hold on, scratch that, because Goku technically gets the first kill over Frieza. So that's going to be like the first major death, I guess you could say. But I mean, following that, like, what do you guys think is going to happen? Who do you guys think is going to get first blood on who? Just let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are DBZ fans, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, leave your thoughts and opinions, ideals in the comment section below. And myself and the Saiyan Warriors are going to see you guys in the next discussion episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace!